Alrighty folks, welcome to our free pick video here today for Saturday, March 30th, 2024. Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully you got your weekend started off good. And of course, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video that I actually like the best, you may want to think about becoming a chairman member on my premium site. Chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on the free videos and what I do on my premium site. Well, what I do here on the free videos is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. And what I do on my premium site is, well, I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I actually like the best. And of course, just want to give a big congratulations to all of my chairman members for cashing in on 4 different premium selections yesterday. We had the Clippers, Pacers, Mavericks, and the Braves in Major League Baseball. And once again, the only way you could have accessed all of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive chairman package. Now, guys, real quick, I'm 2-0 in my last 2 daily best plays, 4-0 in my last 4 NBA tier package picks. And finally, folks, I'm 2-0 in my last 2 chairman package plays in that membership alone. And of course, the good news is I have plays going off in all of those memberships here today, and they're all included with your purchase of the chairman package. Now, guys, real quick, I currently have over 1,400 members who are signed up and active on my premium site right now. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into some free content. And we're going to start off in the NBA. Very short modified slate here, but we do got a couple of games here on the slate. And we're going to start off with the Celtics taking on the Pelicans, 5 o'clock Eastern start time. Boston's minus 5.5, totals 223. And out of Boston's last 8 ball games, the over did cash in all of those contests except for one. Meanwhile, the Pelicans on the other side, they saw overs recently against the likes of OKC, Orlando, and Portland. Not going to give you a freebie on the side in this one, but I will give you a free one on the total. Give me the over, 223. All right, next game, we're going to get a little bit more in-depth with this one. Grizzlies, Magic, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Orlando's minus 13 at home, totals 205.5. And even though Orlando's the clear-cut favorite in this one, I'm not sure they're good enough offensively to cover this massive number. They've actually been zero threat shooting the long ball this year, and what I mean by that is, well, Orlando's currently dead last in the NBA in three-pointers made per game. They're also one of the worst free throw shooting teams in basketball as well. They're currently in the bottom 3 in the league in offensive free throw percentage. And because of all of that, Orlando currently finds themselves having trouble producing points late. Orlando's a bottom 5 scoring team in the fourth quarter. Franz Wagner shoots just 28% from three-land, and he's actually the team's second leading scorer. Meanwhile, Cole Anthony is shooting just 43% from the field. And they're facing a Memphis squad who plays some pretty tough defense despite their record. As a matter of fact, the Grizzlies are in the top 3 in the West in fourth quarter points allowed. They really hunkered down defensively late in games. Memphis also has done a nice job covering the point spread against the East. They're covering in nearly 70% of their out-of-conference road games. Now, injury-wise, Watanabe, Concher, Aldama, and Vince Williams, they're all listed as questionable. Desmond Bane has been scratched. Meanwhile, for Orlando on the other side, Markelle Fultz is questionable for them. Now, total-wise, not expecting an offensive clinic in this one. Orlando saw unders in their last 3 straight, 8-2 to the under in their last 10. And in their out-of-conference home games, Orlando did see the under cash in 69% of those contests. Now, Memphis saw the under cash recently against the likes of San Antonio, Washington, and Atlanta. They're also 60% to the under in their out-of-conference ball games. Give me Memphis plus 13, keeping that one relatively close, and the under 205.5. All right, next play. Bucks, Hawks, 7:30 Eastern start time. Milwaukee's -3.5, totals 223. And even though the Bucks have struggled at times covering the point spread, I do think this is a fairly generous number for them here today. The Bucks are a top 3 point producing team in the East, but more importantly, Milwaukee's scoring more points in the fourth quarter than any other roster in the NBA. I tell you, these guys love scoring a lot of points in the final frame. Of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's averaging a team-high 30 points per contest. 11.5 boards a night as well for the Greek Freak. When it comes to shooting the deep ball, I'm talking about Malik Beasley, who's knocking down nearly 44% of his three-pointers. Now, one more thing to add about Milwaukee's offensive output, they do tend to get, put to the line an awful lot. Milwaukee's attempting more free throws per game than any other roster in the NBA except for one. Meanwhile, for the Hawks on the other side of things, well, I'll tell you, these guys allow a ton of points late in games themselves. They're in the bottom 3 in the East in fourth quarter points allowed. Of course, it should come as no surprise. Atlanta's letting their opponents make just about 50% of their field goals against them. Now, when it comes to offensive production, leading scorer Trae Young, he's still out, healing from that hand surgery. I think it was actually a finger. And I'll tell you, when the Hawks play at home, they kind of been like lackluster at best. They're winning just 50% of their in-conference games at the State Farm Arena. Now, injury-wise, once again, Trae Young is still out. Okongwu and Goye, they've been scratched. And one more player for Jalen Johnson. He is currently listed as questionable, battling that ankle injury. Now, for the Bucks on the other side of things, they're actually mostly healthy right now, although Dame Lillard is sitting this one out here today for personal matters. Now, total-wise, probably won't see a ton of defense in this one. Good chance you're not going to see a whole lot of stops. Atlanta's allowing 121 points a game on average for the entire season. Of course, they're 62% to the over on their own court. And the Bucks on the other side, they saw overs in 6 out of their last 10 themselves. Overs against the likes of the Lakers, Nets, and Celtics. Give me the Bucks -3.5, over 223. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into our quick pick recap. I like the over 223 in the Boston-New Orleans game. Give me Memphis +13, under 205.5. I'm 4-0 my last 4 NBA tier package picks on my premium site. The link is in my bio. And give me the Bucks -3.5, over 223. Now, in college basketball, I like the under 155 in the Illinois-UConn game. And I like the over 164 in the Clemson-Alabama game. When it comes to Major League Baseball, give me the Mets -130, under 7.5. Detroit -135, under 8.5. And once again, folks, I am 4-0 my last 4 NBA tier package picks on my premium site. The link is in my bio. Now, I have no free pick available for you in the Angels-Orioles game. Give me the Braves -135, over 8. Guardians -135, under 7.5. Reds -170, over 10. Pirates +$1, under 8.5. Minnesota -$1.25, over 8. Blue Jays +1.5, over 8.5. I have no free pick available for you in the Cubs-Rangers game. Give me the Yankees +1.5, over 9. San Francisco +1.5, under 7.5 runs. Arizona -1.5, over 9.5. Cardinals +1.5, over 8.5 runs. And give me the Red Sox +1.5, under 7.5. Now, we have no NHL for you because I don't have any premium selections going. Actually, I do. I do have an NHL game today, but I don't have a play going off in the NHL tier package. So I'm not going to give you any freebies on the NHL because I don't want to confuse people, handicap the entire slate, and then when you go to sign up for the NHL package, there's no NHL package pick today, so we're going to forego the NHL. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, guys, you're, what am I trying to say here? You're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. Of course, that's why I always tell folks, that chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. It gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, folks, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.